Morning, children. I am your IP teacher. How are you? Hope everyone is fine. Children, in the month of April, I had taught you SQL queries, which you had earlier studied. Once again, I will clear everything which I had taught in the month of April. But today I am starting your computer network chapter. This is the first chapter from your book, and from this chapter you will get 10 marks question in the board exam. So I want to teach first computer network. Already you know what is computer network. You had studied in small classes. Now I will start with this chapter, computer networks. An introduction is given that two or more autonomous computing devices connected to one another in order to exchange information or share resources from a computer network. Example is given. If in your home you can connect your smartphone, your laptop with your smart TV, gaming console and a printer simultaneously, either using cables or through Wi-Fi, it will be termed as computer network. The definition is given in the right side. A computer network is a collection of interconnected autonomous computing devices so as to exchange information or share resource. Here figure is given that how you can connect your computer in a network. Now advantages and disadvantages also given. Advantages of networks and disadvantages of networks. So what is the advantages? First is share resources such as a printer and scanners. This is cheaper than buying equipment for each computer. Another one is share storage. Being able to access files from any machines on the network can share data. Can share software. Software can be installed certainly rather than on each machine. Merging software that can be used to limit the number of copies being run at any time. This is much cheaper than buying license for every machine. And the fourth one is improve communication. Messages can be sent. Example, internet, email. This is the some advantages of network. Now, what is the disadvantages of network? The first point which is given that the systems are more sophisticated and complex to run. This can add to cost and you may need specialist staff to run the network. Second point is if networks are badly managed, services can become unusable and productivities fall. Third is if softwares and files are held certainly, it may be impossible to carry out any work if the central server fails. People become reliant on the communications. If this fails, it can cause havoc. Fourth is file security is more important, especially if connected to WAN. Example, protection from viruses. Here advantages and disadvantages over. Now next is computer networks are very useful in many ways. They facilitate resource sharing. Resources such as storage, software, etc. on the network can be shared. Enhanced communication. Communication with devices on a network is easier. Cost reduction. Resource sharing cuts on costs and so forth. Shows some advantages and disadvantages of computer network. The note is given that please note that now onwards we shall use the term computer network as network interchangeability. First is it means that no computing device on a network can start, stop or control other device. Now, components of a computer network. Merely by joining two computers with a cable won't form a network. In fact, there are many components that together make a network. Now, briefly, we will discuss about this. The first one is hosts slash nodes such as PC, laptop, smartphone, etc. Second is servers. Third is client. Fourth is network hardware such as NIC, router, switch, hub, etc. Fifth is communication channel such as cables, radio links, etc. Sixth is software such as protocols, network, operating system, etc. The last one is network services such as BNS, file sharing, etc. Now let us talk about this briefly. What is host nodes? Host or nodes, the term you may be heard. The term host or nodes refers to the computers that are attached to a network and are seeking to share the resources of the network. Of course, if there were no nodes, also called workstation, there would be no network at all. Note is given. A computer becomes a workstation of a network as soon as it is attached to a network. Means when you will attach your computer with a network, then only computer becomes a workstation of a network. So as your PC, laptop, smartphone, etc. when connected to network become host. Now, the second is server. What is server? Server is very important for computer. A server is very important computer in a network. A server is responsible for making the networking tasks happen. Or in other words, we can discuss that a server facilitates networking tasks like sharing of data, resource sharing, communication among hosts, etc. Here note is given that server, a computer that facilitates the sharing of data, software and hardware resource. Example is given that printers, modems, etc. on the network is termed as server. On a small network, sometimes all the shareable stuff like files, data, software, etc. is stored on the server. A network can have more than one server also. Each server has a unique name on the network and all users of network identify the server by its unique name. This is a small network. Now, what is big network? On big network, there can be servers dedicated to specialized tasks. So, for example, a file share server only handles file related request. A printer server only handles printing request as soon as. So, this is the difference that's what is small network and what is big network. Now, next is clients. What is clients? Client is a related term. A client is a host computer that requests for some services from a server. In other words, we can say that a server computer serves the request of client computer. For example, I want to clear that client is us, we. We are using computer, we are using mobile, so we are client. We are sending request to a server. If you are searching about related to your subject or searching something in a Google, so you are client and you are sending request to a server. And what the response you are getting from the server, you will get what the request you have sent, you will get according to that response. So, user is a client. Now, next is network hardware. Other than hosts and wiring a network requires specialized hardware to carry out various roles such as establishing, corrections, controlling network, traffic, etc. There are many different types of hardwares that are required in a network. Some example is given that the first example which is given that NIC full form is Network Interface Unit. It is a network card attached to a host so as to establish network connections. Every NIC card has a unique physical address called the MAC address, which is a 6 byte. 6 byte means 48 bits address assigned by the NIC manufacturer. And NIC is also called Network Interface Unit or TAP. TAP full form is Terminal Access Point. Next one is hub, switch, router. These are connectivity device through which you are connecting your computer. Now another one is communication channel. What is communication channel? Hosts in a network interact with other hosts and servers through a communication channel or communication medium. The communication channels can either be wired or wireless. Now, what is wired and wireless? Wired communication channels, when hosts and servers are connected with one another through guided media like network cables, it is called a wired communication channel slash medium. Example is given here. Wired communication media, twisted pair cables. We had seen what is twisted pair cables. In our home, we had seen the wires twisted pair cables, coaxial cables, fiber optic cables. Now, another one is wireless communication channels. What is wireless communication channel? When hosts and servers are connected with one another through unguided media like radio waves, satellite, etc., it is called a wireless communication channel slash medium. Example of wireless communication media are microwaves, radio waves, satellites, infrared waves, laser, etc. Next is software. The software layers of a network make networking possible. These comprise of network protocols, network operating system, etc. A protocol refers to a decided set of rules using which all parties of a network connect and interact with one another. A network operating system is a specialized operating system that can handle networking tasks. Next one is network services. These refer to the applications that provided different functionalities over a network such as DNS. DNS full form is Domain Name System. File sharing, VoIP, Voice over IP, and many more, armed with the basic knowledge of computer network. Let us further our discussion by talking about these types of network. Now, what is types of network? A computer network means a group of networked computer. That is computers that are linked by means of a communication system. A network can mean a small group of linked computer to a chain of a few hundred computers of different types. Example is given: PC, minis, mainframes, etc. spread around the world. Thus, networks vary in size, complexity, and geographical spread. Now, let us discuss of networks based on these parameters. First is types of network based on geographical spread. Based on network span or geographical spread, network can be divided into two basic types: local area network, that is LAN, LAN, local area network; WAN, wide area network; PAN, personal area network; MAN, metropolitan area network. Now, what is LAN? Local area network is full form of LAN. Small computer networks that are confined to a localized area. Example, an office, a building, or a factory is known as local area networks. The key purpose of a LAN is to serve its user in resource sharing. The hardware as well as software resources are shared through LAN. For instance, LAN users can share data, information, programs, printers, hard disks, modems, etc. Shows a local area network. In a typical LAN configuration, one computer is designed as the file server. It stores all of the software that controls the network as well as the software that can be shared by the computers attached to the network. Computers connected to the server are called workstation. LAN cables are used to connect network interface card in each computer. Note is given that LAN are said to have geographical spread of up to 1 kilometer. Means that area is limited area is for LAN, so you can spread your data up to 1 kilometer. Now, what is WAN? WAN full form is Wide Area Network. The networks spread across countries on a very big geographical areas are known as WAN. A WAN is a group of computers that are separated by large distance and tied together. It can even be a group of LAN that are spread across several locations and connected together to look like one big LAN. WAN link computers to facilitate fast and efficient exchange of information at lesser cost and higher speed. Computers connected to a WAN area network are often connected through public networks such as the telephone system. Sometimes they can be connected through leased lines or satellites. The largest WAN is existence is the internet. Here diagram is given LAN versus WAN. LAN is given that LAN is for small area, so the computers is also less and it is only around for 1 kilometer. WAN is for big area, so you can connect from one country to another country. So here WAN diagram is given to you. Now, there has been traditionally another types of networks, MAN, Metropolitan Area Network, which refers to a network that is spread over an area as a big city. But these days, this term has become redundant. The note is given that the internet is again WAN, the web page is also as WAN. Now, here the difference between is given that difference between LAN and WAN. LAN, it is spread over a small area. WAN, it is spread over a very large area. LAN, it usually costs less to set it up. WAN, it costs higher to set it up. LAN, it is usually a single network. WAN, it is usually a network of many networks. Now, what is PAN? Personal Area Network. A personal area network PAN is the interconnection of information technology devices within the range of an individual person, typically within a range of 10 meters. Here example is given that a person traveling with a laptop, a personal digital assistant, PDA full form is Personal Digital Assistant, and a portable printer could interconnect them without having to plug anything in, using some forms of wireless technology such as Wi-Fi. Typically, this kind of personal area network could also be interconnected without wires to the internet or other networks. You can use PAN networks to transfer files, including email and calendar, appointments, digital photos, and music, etc. from your portable device such as phones and tablets to PC and vice versa. So this is the diagram of PAN. Here the things is given that what you can connect through your laptop.